How's it going, guys? My name is Fallen Sanctum, and today we got a little bit of a spicy list for good old Bruce. So now, I'm a big fan of waifus, as always. You can tell, like, I've got the Lux keychain, mid, hashtag mid or AFK, right? But I really like girls, like female-based cards, right? So I tried my darndest to make Diabolos girls work. Now there's still quite a few guys in here because until BT3 we're kind of screwed. But let's get right into it. So the standard right chain that you have in the Bruce deck, because unfortunately we do not have a female alternative yet. We got one Bad Steve, Anger, Richard, and Bruce. So it's typical, you just always follow the right deck. I'm running the same ratios I was running for my... I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be running more fronts. This is kind of like a first. I haven't tested it yet, but this is an on-paper build. The same ratio as my Barrow Magnes trigger list lineup. So it is 4 heals, 4 big booty fronts. We call it big booty because she got a nice shield, and 7 crits with the... Dark States over trigger. And then let's get into the grade 1s. So of course we are running 4 Recusal Hate. It's a PG, kind of necessary, and this deck is more defensive, so it's less Chungus Dungus than you guys are going to be used to. We are also running 3 Gun Ground because while it enables soul charging, it can also sometimes enable drawing. You don't always need the final push, and you can use the Soul Blast 3 to draw a card early game before you focus into final rush mode. Right, you got the monitoring gear Dober. So at the end of the battle that this unit boosted, if you're in final rush, go to soul, one of your units gets 10k. So it's really nice because it's going to boost something like an Eden or something. I do not have Edens yet for this deck. I don't think I'll be running them for now because my grade 2 lineup is kind of stacked. And we are focusing on the Diabolos girls. So now we got the Diabolos Madonna. Mabel. This card, when they boost a Vanguard, so boost Bruce, counterblast 1, choose a Vanguard, and gets triple drive. Yeah. So, reason why we're running 4 of her, the point of the deck is to run as many of the Diabolos females as we can. So we are even running other stuff that probably isn't the best in class choice, but it is what we want to run. You know, it's the waifu centric. You notice all the crits are foil and stuff. So that is Mabel, and I believe that is the end of our grade 1s. Yeah, because that is quite a few grade 1s. This deck likes boosters, and its boosters can turn into attackers. So now we got the ace of the deck for Diabolos, Jetbacker, Leonard. If you're in final rush, so he has 2 rearguard skills, right? So the first is R. If you're in final rush, this unit gets 5k, and when it would attack, it attacks all units in the same column. So it's really good at clearing a back row if you're playing against Overlord, if you're playing against, you know, decks that just have things in the back row like the Bug Mortar, or probably things like if PBD still has rear guards, you can still clean them up and, you know, force them to call more cards in hand. Now this is a tech choice that we decided to run. We're running Diabolos Madonna Viola. She is, like, when she swings, if you're Bruce, CB2 plus 10k, it is kind of bad, but she's a really cool character, and I honestly want to see more Diabolos females in the future. I'm a really big fan of waifu cards. I know we're getting Lyrical Monasterio, and you guys are going to expect me to make a billion deck profiles because literally it's just a client full of waifus, so don't worry. We're running the 3 extra Bruce, and because we're running like a more slow, less herpa-derp, we're not looking to end the game turn 4 kind of thing. I know this is a very controversial option card, but I'm running Special Violence Yell, the promo from the campaign pack, which is like, it's a borderless full art, which is amazing. Honestly, a 20k shield as long as I'm on Bruce, it's much better than having a lot of other cards, I find. I wish this was generic so I could run in Barrow Magnes because the 20k shield is really sexy. And last but not least, we got 2 other kinds of option cards. We got the Hellblast Full Dive. This is really good because this pumps. So you counterblast 1, you draw a card, choose a card from hand, I call it the rear, and then if you're in final rush, all of your front row units get 10k until the end of the turn. So that's pretty massive. You can call something soul charges and guarantee that you will get the final rush activation off from the Bruce. And then we got the 2 Brother Soul. Why are we not running 3 Brother Soul? Well, I don't like, I run a lot of cards that go to Soul and Soul Charge, and I don't run a lot of things that Soul Blast. Even Leonard, I believe Leonard has a, give me a second. Leonard has a second skill. Oh my god, when this unit's attack hits, Soul Charge 1, and if your Vanguard is Bruce, choose up to 1 card from your Soul and call it to open rear guard. Okay. So yeah, it's like, yeah, Lamau. Yeah, we do have a Soul Charger in this case, an extra Soul Charger. So yeah, but the Full Blast Hell Dive really helps you push, and Brother Soul is consistent in the early to mid game, and can be used to turn, if you're not planning on using the Hell Blast Full Dive, it can be used on the same turn to add the Brother Soul back to your hand. I should be running the rare, I think the 1 rare I'm missing, that's a grade 1 from Genesis of the 5 Greats, is the card that allows you to add a card back from Soul, which I feel would be very good in this case. I'll be looking into it, of course. But yeah, I'll get I'll go to locals this coming week, and we'll do some play testing, and I'll let you guys know. Thank you guys for coming to watch my deck profile. This is like part 1 to where, you know, we build it on paper. We have it on paper. Now we're gonna do some testing. Then after that, I'm gonna modify the deck list and be back with an update video. The Barrel Magnies, we did some playtesting. We're going to do even some more playtesting as we changed quite a few times that day the things in our build, and I believe that it currently is looking very good. So I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, share, comment, subscribe, and like with a friend, and yada yada yada. You know what to do for the rest. We'll be back with more videos. Thank you and have a good one. Ciao.